there's a car seat up there. Dad will sit right here. All right, she asked if Dad was going to sit in the front. I said, no, Dad will sit right here. No. Sure. Thank you. No, I got this. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I don't know why they're squishing. There's plenty of room to walk around. That's fine. We pulled and pushed so hard.
Okay, so we're going to go to South Beach to the West Apartments. Right?
Yeah, the west side. Like she always is. Don't worry about it.
How cold did you guys get when that cold spell come through?
You know what? I don't know the temperatures, but it was a pretty cold winter. I mean, we usually get like less than a half a dozen cold days here a year.
Right, but you just had that cold spell here just like 10 days ago when everybody got all that snow.
Yeah, right,
Did
right.
you guys get cold down here in Miami?
Yeah, it must have been in the high 40s.
Wow, that's pretty cold down
Yeah,
there.
it must have been in the high 40s. Yeah. Yeah, maybe for 1 day, 2 days. Yeah, and then maybe 50s after that.
Yeah, I got a really good friend that lives up in Macon, Georgia, and we work together in North Dakota's oil fields, so you can't see any more drastic weather.
Well, I think North Florida is more has the weather's more in common with the states north of it
Right.
than us.
Yeah, we lived in Tampa for about 3 years.
Yeah, Tampa's kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
Anything north of Tampa, north of Orlando, the weather's like Georgia.
Can be.
It's not really like it is. Our
No,
weather's
it's
like
not like Miami.
Yeah, our weather's like Key West and
Yeah.
like the Bahamas,
Yeah.
right? And if you're north of Orlando and Tampa, then your weather's more like Georgia.
Oh yeah. I worked down in Weston down. Like I said, we lived there a couple of years, and I worked down in Miami quite a bit. But
Yeah.
I worked up in Port Orange, up closer to Dayton, and or Deltona. But you are absolutely correct.
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
like
big
it's a
difference.
weird thing
It's
because
almost when you get down by the swamp.
it's like really once you get past a certain area, it just never gets cold.
Right.
And we're at that area now. really pretty
but
much.
to see 40s was pretty.
Yeah, it's rare, very
yeah.
rare.
Yeah.
It was rare, yeah. It's rare to see snow in Florida,
was gonna
and
say-
it was snowing in the Panhandle.
Oh yeah,
It was snowing up there.
12 inches.
Yeah, that was rare.
They
And
had,
in Mardi Gras, it was raining in Louisiana. Yeah,
they had more snow here than we ended up with.
very bizarre.
On
Yeah,
South Dakota.
yeah. I like it because
the
that's
temperature was cold.
the. You know, a lot of people may come here because of the beautiful weather, but it's just too hot and it's too humid. And to me, that's the downside of living here is the weather. It's
It is.
well, most people say they come here for the weather, but when you live here and work here,
It's
especially if you're from up north, you know,
Yes.
like I am, or you're European,
Yeah.
you know, if you're from the islands,
Midwest. I mean, I come from where I had true 4-season change.
yeah, if you're from the islands, you think this is great, you
Yeah.
know. But if you're from up north or European or from other parts of the country, then it's only good down here in the winter,
It really is.
like
because
right about now.
May, June, July, August, September are miserable.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's you're 100% humidity.
Yeah.
You're at 90 plus.
No, it's
We spend all our time by at a pool. That's what we spend. Every
yeah. You have to
time.
spend it in the air condition too. I have to.
Well, we just went one night. We got the shade, got the fan going, and that's all we did.
Yeah, I mean,
We
literally, I start the van at 4 in the morning, and the van doesn't stop till 10 o'clock at night, and the air conditioning's on max,
Oh, yeah.
front and back full. I never shut it off, even when I go, when I have an hour or two to kill. In the middle of the day, I won't shut it off. It'll never get cold again.
Oh yeah.
I have to leave it on. The windows double tinted. It has to be, otherwise it's very uncomfortable, especially for passengers that aren't used to it. But this is nice weather now. I mean, this is beautiful now.
Well, that's why the cruises are good July or January, February, you know, part of March. That's when the better times
Yeah.
are, I think.
Are you guys from Denver?
No, we're from Rapid City, South Dakota.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would love to get away in February and go to Colorado and go snowboarding. I would love it.
Oh yeah.
I went the last couple of years. It's just so expensive.
Yeah, can be.
Yeah. And I'm trying to work it out. It's probably kind of unlikely, but I'm trying. I'm still dreaming about a Valentine's Day in Breckenridge.
There you go.
Still dreaming about it.
Well, I tell you what, Breckenridge and Valentine's Day is a nice time to be there.
Man, yeah, Valentine's Day in Breckenridge. I've done it the last couple of years, and this year's finances and and I got so much work, so I don't know. You know, it's going to be rough, and I didn't book the tickets yet, so everything is going to be twice as much as it usually is. I usually book it in the beginning of January, and I didn't book it yet, so I'm probably not going to go, but I'm still dreaming about it.
Well, this is our last hurrah this year. Well, it's our biggest hurrah this year.
We might go to the Greek Islands.
Oh yeah, we might. Yeah, I guess me and my wife might go to the Greek Islands.
That's nice.
November. That's like a dream. I mean, it's not a dream, but it's like we're just checking into it right now.
Yeah.
Good friends that we live down here with. Our one daughter, their boy dated. We become great friends, and they were supposed to be down here. That's why we're down a day early, but they had to move back to New York because her mom got sick with cancer and stuff. So they're back up there. So we're here, but they want to go on a trip with us.
Yeah, man, that's the best thing to do is create memories, you know. If you can afford it, that's what I do.
When you get older, I mean,
That's nothing. I don't buy anything. I don't need anything, really. I have everything I want, really. Might want to buy a motorcycle, but other than that, I would spend my money, and I do spend my money on memories traveling. Yeah.
We've all our family's always been that way. That's where we've had our big memories and stuff.
We rented a condo in Miami.
Go from there, but yeah.
Well, this is cheap. Right now, it's not a hotel. I think I figured out to be like.
Yeah, the older you get, the more you want to do that too.
Yeah.
6, 7 months down there working a couple jobs. Drive from Tampa every week.
I used to go to Tampa a lot during the weekends when I was younger.
Yeah.
I don't like Tampa. I
don't like Florida.
I only like it down here. I only like Fort Lauderdale and Miami. I really don't like any other part of Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just it's rich down here. I like it. Well, I like it where there's a lot of rich people.
Well, especially for what you. I mean, honestly.
And the boats, the boating is so big here that it's so much wealth here because of the boating and the yachting.
Yes.
That it makes the businesses. The businesses are great. The restaurants, businesses, shopping. It's a great life if you can live in that area, like around here. Really, around this airport, around the waterways and stuff. Downtown, if you can live around there, it is a good lifestyle.
No, I just don't like Florida. I mean, I like to visit, yes. We lived here, like I said, for 3 years, and then I worked all over. It's just, I like the South anyway. I like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all that stuff. But if I can't get to see
this is not even like the South anymore.
No,
it used to be, not anymore.
It's not.
No,
I mean,
this is
the West Side.
Yeah, this is not.
Florida is.
This is just a giant melting pot like New York now.
It is.
It's got that in common with New York. It's a giant melting pot.
Yeah, this is Southern New York.
Yeah.
Which I enjoy. I enjoyed everything about that. We always said that the food, the cultures, all that we really enjoyed. But just the amounts of people that you have to deal with and the fluctuation and just the amounts of people. I know with the weather change, you just don't get the weather changes that I'm used to.
The color changes.
And the color changes. You're from up north, right?
Yeah, I'm from New York, but I've been here half my life,
Well,
so
right,
I'm very much accustomed to it.
You've seen the color changes in New York.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's why I like to go out to Colorado on Valentine's Day, because that's an unbelievable color change, more than New York has ever been. So it's not so much just to see the color and the snow and everything, but that's winter wonderland to me. That's like Disney World. So when I go there, it's like I feel like I'm in another planet when I'm in Breckenridge in Valentine's Day, and I go through that city and that town, and Aspen and Vail and all those cities. Yeah, I mean I love that. I'll work my ass off all year just to go there for a week.
Yeah.
And even if I work my ass off all year, sometimes I still can't afford it.
No,
It's that expensive. It's $10,000 for a week.
Yep.
But never say never, because that's what credit cards are for.
It just makes me
anybody business. Down here especially. I got a friend that does that. Somebody went on the express lane and decided at the last minute they weren't going to get on it, and they banged into somebody. The GPS doesn't tell you to get on this lane, so the tourists get on this lane, and instead of just dealing with it, right, they say, no way, I don't want to be in here, and then they get on. Oh, that's too bad. They're building brand new Publixes down here, brand new, like just from scratch. They're just taking a strip mall and not a strip mall. They're taking like an office building or something and knocking it down and building a Publix. Yeah, down here, yeah. And there's they're right next to each other. There's a Publix there, and they're building another one like a block away. Yeah, that's
it's whatever. I mean, they're big, but I tell you what, I saw some pretty cool shit. Nightlife, not like I never saw nightlife, but just the stuff that happens at dark in a tropical big area is pretty amazing. Yeah. And the gators I used to see in the malls.
Right when we pass this street, we're in Miami. This is the dividing line right here, Ives Dairy Road.
Yes, sir. Difference between what the daytime and these places look like and the nighttime is crazy too. day, and then we go out at night. I'd say it's just totally different. She couldn't believe it until we go out there. This your last run tonight?
Yeah. This might be my last job, yeah.
Pretty much 7 days a week and all that, aren't you?
Yeah, I work every day.
Yeah.
I start at 4 a.m. The first flight's out at 7. Everybody wants to be at the airport at 5:30, so gotta get that business in the morning too.
But you have your busy time. You have your middle of October through.
No, it's busy all the
It's
time.
busy all the
yeah,
time.
it used to be what you're saying. It used to be seasonal,
Yeah.
but no more. Just like I said, you know, that southern vibe of South Florida left,
Yeah.
so did the seasons leave. Around the same time. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Now
that's-
it's just,
that's when we
yeah,
left.
there's a whole other clientele that vacations here in the summer. Like Europeans that have off in August.
Exactly.
They come down here now, where they used to go to Barcelona and the Greek islands and stuff. Now they come to Miami.
Yeah.
And now we have the Miami Grand Prix here. So now a lot of the F1 people want to come here too.
Yeah, it was changing. We was down there 10 years ago, and it really, you could see Miami was changing.
Yeah.
It was really separate from, you heard it on the news, everything. Miami was definitely,
Yeah, Miami's much more of an international city now.
Yeah.
Most people that move there now are not Americans. They're from other parts of the world.
they are. Like,
And it's very expensive to buy a brand new, if you want to buy a brand new condo, it's very, very expensive, you know, so most Americans can't afford it, where a lot of people from all over the world, when they talk about buying a piece of property or buying an investment, Miami's on their list.
Yeah.
And Fort Lauderdale too, and Palm Beach. So that from Palm Beach to Miami, the real estate's very hot, but not so much for North Americans. It's just hot all over the world.
right.
And Airbnb too. So that made it very popular too. Since from Palm Beach to Miami is a very big Airbnb, so a lot of investors are buying properties that they can Airbnb too.
Well, we're in that. I would say that 40% of our housing in the hills up there are all Airbnbs.
Yeah, I don't know about 40%, maybe 20 or 30%, maybe where we are.
Yeah.
I'm by the beach in Fort Lauderdale. I'd say 20 or 30% is Airbnb. Yeah, two or three out of 10 houses. Yeah.
There's places up there that's it's 7 or 8.
Are you in the mountains?
Well, what you call the Black Hills.
Oh,
You're between. You got 500 miles south or 350 miles south. You got Denver, and then but we're 200 miles east of the Rocky Mountains, of the Bighorns in Wyoming. So the Black Hills are the highest point.
that's where you live?
East of the Rockies. We're higher than the Appalachian Mountains out here.
Oh.
But we're the highest point east of the Rockies, and it's about a 120 mile by 80 up in Nebraska, man. There's no mountains there either.
Yeah, I like it. I like going to mountains because there's no mountains here. Yeah.
I grew up in the Salt Lake Valley, and he moved me to Nebraska. I thought, where the hell, where'd my mountains go?
She loves it.
Yeah, that's country.
Yeah, it's definitely country. This should make you laugh. You know, one of the worst, the things that we miss the most about down in Florida, and that's that gas station called Wawa's.
Oh yeah, they just opened up here a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
They haven't been here very long.
They were up in Spring Hill when we were up
Yeah,
there.
there's been a couple.
Oh well, I meant down here.
Yeah.
The first time I seen a Wawa here was a couple of years ago,
Yeah,
and I've been here since the '90s. They just popped up a couple of years ago.
Yeah, there was in a couple select areas they've been down there since we was down there 10 years ago. But it was mostly on the west side, yeah. And there's nothing special. It's just a really nice convenience store gas station. And it's the coffee. Yeah. I like their coffee. Nice places of construction work. You do get everything there. It wasn't hitting very hard.
P. Diddy's house that got raided.
That one right there, the dark one?
No, it's around the corner.
Oh, wow.
That's Star Island, but
Yeah. Well, that's Shaq's house is out there, was out there.
yeah.
I used to work down here all over the place.
Yeah, it seems like you know a lot about Miami too.
Yeah.
It's nice when you can go vacation places and you know what's up. You know where.
We enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't like going. That's I'm a creature of habit. I go to Colorado because I know it like the back of my hand, and I don't have to. Just like you coming here, I feel like the same way when I go there.
Well, I've worked in all of 48. I've worked in 49 states. I haven't worked in Hawaii. And I know I have not worked in Hawaii. But I had to be in the States, and I didn't like fly into one spot, just fly out. I had to drive all over and show drive. There's really not that many places that we can vacation. I wouldn't know something about it because I've been everywhere.
Yeah.
Caution, red light camera ahead. You've reached your marked
I
location.
did that TJ Maxx right there, and then Bubbles.
Yeah, well, this is probably a lot more developed than last time you've been here because this is all like this is new, that's new.
That building there.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of things that you're not used to seeing.
Right there. That building.
I will be there in 5 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
You ever been to any of the islands, like Jamaica or anything?
Oh yeah. I used to work on cruise ships actually, so I went to all the islands.
Yeah.
His first cruise was last year, so.
Yeah.
I just gonna
I
say,
actually
if you
never.
ever-
No, I never been on a cruise as a passenger. I've only
Just
been.
working, yeah.
I worked on 4 different ships. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that if you ever get a chance to actually get on a shuttle or something in Jamaica where you don't have to drive and
Yeah.
just let the locals drive,
Yeah.
it's the best fucking ride.
I
that
used
you'll
to
ever
drive.
get in
I
your
used to
life.
be in a shuttle that used to go from Montego Bay to the Grill.
Yeah, we didn't get. We was on the other side.
And
We
that
didn't
was
drive, you know.
now there's a highway. But before that, they used to have to go on the outside of the mountain, and
Yeah.
there's no beach there. It's all rocks,
Yeah.
and you're looking. The guys flying around. You're looking at the side
Oh,
of the
fuck, I
shuttle,
don't know.
and it's just water
Yeah.
and rocks.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I was scared enough on the highway. I don't know if I could handle water.
Our deal was that we all got in, the door closed. He says, I have one rule,
Yeah.
and one rule only: no screaming.
There were times that I was like.
He goes, I will stop, and I'll let you out right
Yeah,
here.
wow.
You know, but it was
It was fun.
a really it was.
Yeah,
a
I
lot
drove.
of
I
fun.
used to drive a lot. I used to ride dirt bikes and enduros in Ocho Rios and in
Oh,
Kingston.
shit.
Yeah, I used
We
to.
went to Ocho Rios.
Did you go on the falls?
We did.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
done the falls twice. The first time I went, I just did the falls.
It's great. I've been there a dozen times. Yeah, I love it though. I love it there
It's
too.
enjoyable.
Last year when we went, we did the zip lines with it. That was really fun.
Did you ever go to Hedonism?
No.
That's in the Grill.
Yeah, next I'd like to get next time we check into it, if we get to Jamaica, I'd like to get
Jamaica's my favorite island.
I love Jamaica. I've been there twice.
I love it. I've been
was
there.
so
I've been
fun.
there 50 times. I love it there. They got the Blue Mountain coffee up in the mountains. You go up and you go up.
Their Blue Mountain freaking Kahlua they make is phenomenal.
Yeah, if you go in the mountains and hang out with the locals, they're so nice, and they want to, you give them a couple of bucks, and they're so hospitable, and it's amazing. It's up there. It's in the most mountains in Jamaica. It's amazing up there. It's not. I've never seen anything like it. I felt like I was in Jurassic Park being up there.
Definitely a third world country.
She said we're in building 1.
All right, well, it's right. It is right here. So, I mean, we'll have to just.
Shit, it's bottle place in here, man.
Yeah, smell that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. It smells good.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Is it legal, recreational yet?
No, it's not. But they don't bother you with
Oh, I
it.
know.
Yeah, they don't
I got
bother you.
nothing.
People are blowing it. People are blowing it in the police officer's face.
Right here?
So I don't know. Let's get out and look. Well, all of us will get out because it's around here. And if it's far, then we'll. I mean, if I can go somewhere where the luggage is closer, I will. But this is where we have to go. This is where you have to get off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So be careful when you get out again. Don't hit your head. Take your time. Okay, Haley.
Your head?
Right here, look. Be careful. Right this right here.
I would have hit it coming in if I
Well,
was
we
K-bound. K-8 bound. Fort